Welcome everybody to Table for Four. Tonight we're going to be talking about Smash 4's final roster, someone leaking it again, and what our thoughts are on the matter. I'm Matthew.
I'm Gibson.
Oh my
You
gosh.
can't remember your own name.
No, I'm Gibson. I remembered.
I'm Connor.
And I'm Gavin.
He's Gavin.
Oh my lord.
And
Oh my
we
goodness.
are a Table for Four, everybody. Tonight we are going to talk about the final roster. Let's start with some background. 2 nights ago, a couple of retail employees in Japan got the game a little early. They had the little, maybe 5-finger discount. I don't know. Maybe they got it for themselves.
Or maybe they paid for it.
Maybe
and
they
just
paid
took
for
early.
it. Maybe.
Yeah.
You know what? Maybe they put some cash in the register. Anyway, they got the game early. They started streaming it. They started posting pics on the web. It's just they went haywire with it, and we knew the final roster before the game was even released officially. And technically, we knew that weeks before because the leak was the final roster with with the exception of the Mii fighters.
It's crazy.
So everybody, let's talk about it being leaked twice first. What does everyone think of that? Just your thoughts on it that someone would do it again.
Wait,
Like it's just funny to me because like it doesn't really feel like it was being leaked because I mean the game was going to come out in 2 days,
sure.
but the fact that it's just funny that like the fact that people just had to do it again. I mean, people are always going to do it, but it's like
I
don't
don't.
know.
I don't necessarily think it's a matter of leaking it again. I think it's, hey, we have proof. This is it for real, just so you know.
I think it's funny, like, they could have posted pics or something. Or videos like the other guy did. They streamed it.
They did it live.
They did it live. It was like, you know what? We don't want anybody doubting us. Here it is. It's happening.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. Gavin, what about you? I think
It's just confirmation. It's just like, hey, just for all you haters out there that don't believe, we have it. I'm just kind of surprised that so many leaks are happening. Like, you would think Nintendo would be a little more on top of, like, keeping everything together, especially after we went to the Best Buy demos and everything.
yeah.
Those people were not, like, revealing anything, and they were being super, super uptight about how they had the game and demo running.
That was something super weird that there were so many Nintendo employees and it's just like they tried to keep it so well under wraps, and once the first leak happened, to be honest, it just kind of got out of control from that point. So let's get something out of the way really quickly. I'm sorry to say we have no demo codes. We'll say that right now.
No demo.
We're
codes.
strictly a table of 4 guys talking about the Smash roster and what we think about it. And right now, that's all it is. If we happen to come across it, we might release it, but right now, we don't have anything. And hello to you, I love Little Trust and the Beast Gamer. Okay, so now let's get down to the nitty gritty, the actual roster. We have a roster, the nitty and the gritty.
Alright.
Oh man, I don't know. When I saw the leak, it was okay that these characters were in, but I wanted more.
See, here's my problem. The game is dead. There's no Professor Layton. But the game's alive again because it's got Duck Hunt Dog. So I'm conflicted.
Conflicted. Well, okay. Let's just do specifics, and then we'll go over the entire thing, I guess. Who are you most excited to play? Let's start with Gibson.
I'd have to say,
That you haven't played in the
Oh.
past. I'm sorry.
who am I? Okay, so it's basically like my newcomer. I'm really excited to play Shulk. It has to be Shulk.
You stole mine.
So,
You hoe.
It has to be. I'm
Now we're gonna do a
sorry.
new one.
Well, we can both be Shulk.
No, we can't.
you can't both have Shulk.
No.
You can. You can.
No.
You can. People have made the same people before.
Don't care.
Gavin, what about you? Who in the newcomers category?
Pac-Man.
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 Waka
let's-
waka nom nom. He's powerful.
He is. Shofu himself said it. Like, Shofu got on there, he tested him out, and he was like, Pac-Man is fucking good. And I was like, there it is.
Straight from the Shofu's mouth.
Straight from the Shofu's mouth.
I don't even know who Shofu is.
You don't know who Shofu is?
I saw a stream one
Shofu's a
time.
really popular Pokemon YouTuber, and he does a lot of Smash stuff as well.
Oh,
I
okay.
don't know that.
He's like Jaywitz, except he's not Jaywitz.
Oh, okay.
He's like Jaywitz, but black.
There you go.
There you
There you go.
go.
Who's the dude with guile hair?
Guile? I have
I've
no idea.
seen that guy. I don't know his name.
I don't know who you're talking about. Me myself, just like a Night
This is
Slash.
Rosalina.
You know, it's very conflicting. I think I have a tie, but like most excited that they're in the game is Duck Hunt Dog. Like I'm so happy he's in. Most excited to play is
Duck Hunt Dog.
Rosalina and Luma. Those are two. It's very conflicting though because they're both fighting for those positions. I'm just, it's so powerful. I'm going to juggle people with one character. It's gonna
Both
be.
of your characters are duo characters.
They are.
Oh, they are. Well, Duck Hunt Dog kind of counts, but like
Had tethered.
the duck doesn't ever come off of him.
He's filling your ice climber hole.
Yeah, I really wanted
The
to.
duck leaves his back, but doesn't ever leave like.
Yeah,
connection with
his
him.
like area. Like I think if you hit the duck, you still get his hitbox.
Something that
You kill the duck.
You kill the
Do
dog.
you kill the dog?
Yes, you do.
Oh, that. I just meant a duck dying, and dog's like evaporates.
something that really put me off about this was the different art style, especially with Jigglypuff and Rob.
Oh yeah.
Seeing those two characters really it really cemented my belief that the leak could be fake because they just look so out of place.
You know-
I don't know why they went with this new direction.
We did talk about that. We talked about that when the first leak happened, and it was like, these art styles are so strange. Duck Hunt Dog looks like he's made of clay. Rob looks like a 5-year-old put him together, like out of Legos. Jigglypuff looks simple, like, but everything looks really, really nice. And when you see it in game, it really fits with what's happening. I think.
Yeah, I completely agree with that.
Yeah, it's really great. Let's see what else.
What do you think about the grouping?
The group. So many. I've talked to so many
That's
people about
irritated
this.
me.
It's very irritating. So, what's irritating to you, Gavin? Let's start there. Let's see what you have to say.
Well, just the whole fact that like the clones. Well, I mean they're not pure clones, I guess, but like Dr. Mario, Dark Pit, Lucina,
The-
got the
they
clone
are
one.
not with
Yeah,
the group of games that they came with. Like all the Mario characters are together.
the fact that there's
And-
some kind of acknowledgement to that. It's slightly irritating.
It's really sour. Makes me sour.
Not salty.
Although I do like I like Dr. Mario. He's different enough from Mario. I think he's a good clone.
There's no such thing as a good clone.
There is, I believe.
What would we think of Bayonetta if she did get into this Smash roster?
Dude, be my new main.
She'd basically be like Snake, where it's like before she's in, it's like no, but after she's in, you kind of get used to it. It's like okay, she fits in.
Yeah. Ooh, that's a nice segue. That's a question that I've been wanting to ask everyone. So, the characters that didn't make it back from Brawl, cut characters happen. It was a fact of life. Somebody
Sure.
was gonna get cut.
There were 4, right?
There were 4 that got cut: Ice Climbers, Snake, Lucas, and Wolf. So,
So we're
How
not even
does-
counting Squirtle and Ivysaur.
I guess that's kinda
well, yeah,
true, but-
yeah, they did get cut, and
But screw
Pokemon
them.
Trainer, but like,
Oh,
so I guess technically 7.
okay.
But yeah, anyway, how do you guys feel about that? Because I was a Lucas main, and I was starting to be Ice Climbers friendly, but
They both got chopped.
I don't really care too much.
Wow,
Like,
what a cold heart.
I don't have a cold heart, but cutting people out of the game
That's
is
a
gonna
really
happen.
cold heart.
No. You
Yeah,
know
I
what's
know how much you love Lucas.
no? You know what's a cold heart? I saw someone tweet and it was like "good riddance" and had
Oh!
all of them on there.
Get out of
I'm
here!
not saying that. I'm saying I knew someone was gonna get cut.
So it's more like an acceptance kind of thing.
Yeah, it's like
okay.
the faster I accept it, the faster I can come to grow to love the new roster. What does everyone else think?
It's gonna take me a while to love the new roster. Like it's a good roster, but I didn't understand the melee to brawl kids. Like, no, they cut my dude from melee. I was like, whatever. But now that's happened to me from brawl to 4. I'm like, no, they cut him.
Is it personal?
It's personal now. I can understand. I can sympathize.
See, none of my mains got cut, so until that happens, I'm still in that world of, just get a new one.
well, what about since yours didn't get cut, none of your people got cut, but so it doesn't really affect you, so you don't miss them at all, or is it just
Nah.
like? But it's not a good riddance thing. Like,
Nah,
you
it's not good riddance. It's like I didn't care.
Okay.
I'm not like, I'm glad you're gone. Get out of here. I'm like, whatever. It's like a dude left the party early. It's like, whatever. You know.
I see.
Yeah.
Let's hope he's not driving drunk.
Gavin, how about you?
You know, I wasn't really surprised about Snake leaving. I was really surprised about him being in Brawl. Lucas, I'm kind of disappointed that he left because I thought he had kind of a new style to the whole PK thing they had going on with Ness. Ivysaur and was it Squirtle?
Yeah, Squirtle.
I kind of wish they were still in here because that would be pretty cool, kind of like what they did with Project M. And who
And
else?
so many
Well, Ice
Pokemon,
Climbers.
though.
I'm really surprised Ice Climbers are not in.
I'm surprised
Like,
about that too.
that really hit me hard.
Didn't they use an excuse about like the 3DS not being?
I don't know what was
Like,
the excuse.
I think it was something along the lines of having trouble having two characters tethered together. Like it put too much
Rosalina
strain.
and Luma?
And
I
Duck
think
Hunt Dog.
I think the amount of AI Duck Hunt Dog's one character.
He's got the bird.
He does got the bird, but he's still
He
one
does got the
character.
bird.
But Rosalina and Luma, I don't think Luma has nearly as much AI.
You kind of
in her,
toss Luma out and she
then-
hangs out.
Yeah. I think Ice Climber, the second one, was definitely more complex than Luma.
So what if the game got so heavy in terms of coding and everything that it had to be on new 3DS?
Oh,
many
so
people- how many people
buy
would
a
be so
new
salty about
3DS?
How many people would be salty?
I think everyone would be salty about that.
Well, if they made a
I'd be
new
pretty
Super
salty
Smash
about
Bros.
that.
Wii U in 3DS.
Let's stay on topic. Let's keep on this roster because I'm really having fun with this. I've been wanting to talk to everyone like officially about this.
For now, I'm holding out on the 50th character.
Oh, okay. We'll talk about that in a little
play
bit.
the game for 500 hours.
Okay.
And get Mewtwo. What?
How? That's what it was like in Melee. You played it like 200 hours.
It's 20.
It was 200. Anyway, no.
That's a lot. That's like 2,000 hours.
No.
Fine.
Okay, let's. It was a joke.
I know, but still, like, imagine 2,000 hours.
Now that we said who we were most excited to see, who we were surprised to see cut, or how we felt about them being cut, and let's try to stay away from clone territory because I think we know how everyone feels about that.
Sure.
Who are you least excited to see in the game,
Least
other than
excited?
clones?
I don't know. I'm never unexcited to see people being confirmed.
But Connor said
Yo,
earlier.
fuck Rob.
Okay.
Hey,
I don't like Rob.
hey, shots are being fired.
Yeah, I don't like Rob.
Why don't you like Rob?
I don't like him in Brawl.
I know you don't like.
Because he always beats me up. And I don't know how
He
to play
plays.
him against
I've seen him in 4. He plays a little differently, but it's still that same awkward like mechanic of
I
like.
don't like it.
It's really hard to fight. Do you just not like him
Oh,
because
It's
of
just angles, man.
He doesn't like it because
Yeah,
he's bad.
Whoa.
No.
You're not wrong.
I'm just trying to get specifics. Bad is just like a subjective thing. Someone can make him good.
'Cause
He
I
literally
can't, I
said-
can't play against him. He beats my ass. And I'm like, I don't want him there. Get out of here.
All right, Gavin,
Get out.
let's switch things up. What about you?
Who am I least excited about?
Who are you least excited with the exception of clones?
Hashtag fuck Rob, obviously.
Let's not promote
Let's
that.
calm down.
Let's not promote that.
Spread it all
Looking
over.
at the roster and everything,
Yeah.
right now I'd have to say Duck Hunt Dog. I haven't seen a whole lot of gameplay from him.
Okay.
Is this because I said fuck Rob?
Uh,
Is it because I said fuck Rob?
no.
Worst part
I
about Duck
just-
Hunt Dog is he looks like clay.
I don't know if he fits yet. I have to see more from him.
I really like his smashes. How it's the light gun next to him.
Yeah, I think Gavin probably, like he said, he hasn't seen enough. I showed him like a 1.5 minute like
Oh, okay.
explanatory. But like, is it just because you haven't seen him in action enough? Is that really this?
Yeah.
Okay.
See, I kind of have like a lot going on, so I haven't been watching all the streams.
I see. Oh wait. Okay, never mind. I keep on wanting to bring up Dark Pit, but we're not talking about him.
Oh, I forgot about Dark.
No, no,
Well,
no. We're excluding
we're
clones.
excluding
Right,
clones
no-
for right
no
now.
clones.
Yeah,
I
go
don't-
ahead, Gibson.
I don't know how I feel about Palutena or Bowser Jr. I like that Bowser Jr. is in, but I'm not a uprising kind of dude, and she just seems way too different from the roster considering how she gets customized.
I would agree with that. That's not who I'm most disappointed in seeing or like most like least excited to see. Palutena and Mii Fighters being the only two of the 49 that we have on here with not variations but actually different special moves really irks me.
I mean, how would you regulate that in a tournament setting with
No custom moves.
well,
No,
all of their moves are custom.
No,
moves.
see,
Well,
well, I'm
Mii,
saying-
you
I'm
probably
saying-
take knees out, but there's always a default for Palutena.
yeah, the default for Palutena it exists, but the fact is she has so much variation. That's not what bugs me. Why wasn't it assigned to everybody else?
That's so much work.
I mean, like Mario,
I want that too, but that's so much.
we could have had a smaller roster with just
No.
different
Calm
variations.
down now. There's already so many people that didn't get put in. Let's
No,
not
no,
be-
no,
let's
but I'm
not be
saying,
cutting
like-
people.
Okay,
I'm not.
Dr. Mario?
I tried to stay away from the clones, but like,
Let's stay away from
I
Dr.
know.
Mario because I'm about to like go off on. I don't like Dr. Mario.
okay, we don't have to yet, but
It
like,
should just be a different costume.
but like,
Same
it's
as
just
Dark
so
Pit.
strange because I'll step off right as soon as I like.
Dr. Mario.
Dr. Mario's down B is the Mario Tornado. Why not just give that to Mario as an alternate move?
Then you could have two Mario tornadoes.
Oh,
That's
because
exactly what I said. That's his down air.
you could have just left his down air as the spiral kick.
You could have.
But they didn't.
No.
Okay, I'm last. Who am I least excited to see in? To be honest, I haven't put so much thought into it, but it's probably Sonic.
I forgot about Charizard
Oh.
too.
I really don't like that Sonic is back in. It's especially because they didn't change him they didn't change him enough, and I didn't like his iteration in Brawl. So the fact that he's in now is just it's kind of a gut punch.
Well, maybe the meta for 4 will change it to a way that makes Sonic good.
I hope so because that'll make him
No problem.
more enjoyable, and I'll be able to see him played more. And it's
Sure.
just, yeah, I hope he's better.
You know,
Eddie.
I didn't think about it until Connor brought it up, but Charizard is very forgettable. I don't even really think.
What?
I don't really even
He's
think
not
about him when I
special.
think about this roster.
He was a pretty.
Like I just noticed Charizard because you put like your finger,
He
and
was
my
the- he
perspective
was-
pointed to Charizard.
Him and
That's the only
Venusaur were
reason.
like the first. Him, Venusaur, and Blastoise were the first mascots. Like,
Well, no,
Mascots
I mean,
as-
that's back then, but now I don't really care about Charizard. Even in like X and Y, he had like his megaphone. I don't care.
okay.
He's not in like in Smash. I think it's for the Pokemon trainer Pokemon,
Would you?
and
Was
then
there?
they made him separate, and I totally forgot about it.
Was there anyone that you would have rather had seen take that? Not in any category, but Pokemon
A
category.
different Pokemon.
So many Pokemon right now.
Really?
I think you could have cut him.
Who's memorable? More memorable than Charizard from Pokemon. I mean,
Ninja right now.
but okay.
Mewtwo.
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 There you go. Let's
Okay.
walk around with Mewtwo, make people happy.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, I could see that point.
And
Um,
you could have even had the final Smash be Mewtwo's Mega Form, one of them.
That's very true. Since Lucario already had that going for him, then definitely.
And Charizard has it going for him too.
Well, that's what
I
I'm
really
saying.
like
But
what they
like,
did with Charizard's Flare Blitz, though. I think that was a really good addition for him.
yeah, that's definitely something that I'm glad that they changed it to. I didn't understand Rock Smash being a side B. We can step on the territory of clones now. I think it's safe.
Best clone is none of them. They're all bad.
Well, out of the three that are
Best clone is Dr. Mario because he actually has variation and
Now,
special.
Agreed.
Listen, I like Mario,
see-
but I don't like Dr. Mario. Where'd he get his PhD? Clown college?
No, you said he has variation on him, but to be honest, there's I can talk about that now too because we're officially talking about it. Dr. Mario has different damage output, and he has the Mario Tornado instead of Flood. But Dark Pit, he moves a little bit slower than regular Pit, and his damage output is like 1.5 times Pit. Like that's pretty good. And then Lucina, instead of having a tipper, like since it's strewn throughout her blade, you'd figure, oh, that's not that big of a change. But it's it's like right on par with Marth's tipper strength. So like playing as her is almost as effective as just being Marth and being good with Marth.
I suppose. But here's my problem with that. Having variation is one thing, but I don't want a ball of stats. You can just change stats however. I don't want a good character. I want a character with personality. And when there's nothing really different about them other than invisible stats, it just
Well,
doesn't
they're very
strike
visible.
out to
You
me.
feel them during gameplay. Percents rack up higher. Someone's slow as hell.
You know, I just feel like clones are like rejected ideas in character creation meetings. Like, you know, what if we had Pit and just made him a little stronger? You know, let's just put that on the side. And then they came back to it later, like, just make it Dark Pit. It's good enough.
We haven't tried Duck Hunt Dog yet, because we don't have the full version. I would love to. We only have the demo right now. All 4 of us have it.
That'd be main
Oh.
right now. Duck Hunt.
Something really confuses me about Duck Hunt Dog.
Go for
Like, in his kit, he has, like, random people, like 2-bit people,
They're not
come in and shoot.
They're not random. Okay,
Who
I
are
don't know
they?
what the game is. If someone, I'll look it up right now. But
They're not from Duck Hunt, are they?
They're not from Duck Hunt. He has old and he has
What?
throwbacks.
Why? Why would you even
Where's
do
the
that?
Sight Bikes coming in?
I don't
Exactly.
know.
You could put any NES game with Duck Hunt
But
Dog.
the TNT can is from that game as well. The TNT can is from that Western game. It's Duck Hunt mixed in with another one of the Western. It's like a Western shooter. I'll find it.
I really don't understand why you would do that.
Wait, does the game have story mode like Brawl? It has.
That's a classic mode.
It has classic mode, but classic mode has been limited to 6 stages.
Hey, Wii U version has been released yet, so we don't
Yeah,
know
so
about
we
that.
don't know.
I
But
bet the Wii U version has a story mode.
Sakurai has announced in an interview that there's never, I think the word was never, going to be a mode as cinematic as Subspace ever again.
Is it so?
No, it wasn't.
No, it was
it's
just-
it's because people leaked the cutscenes.
People leaked the cutscenes and he said
Yeah.
we put so much time and effort to it.
Nice.
He said, I want it to be special for the player.
And then he got all this other stuff leaked. He's like, you know what? No more games.
Just no more Smash Bros.
Just play Melee for the rest of your life.
Yeah, I actually I was so fortunate today. All my codes are already gone, so don't ask about that. But I've gotten 7 codes today.
7 codes. That's quite a lot.
What?
Yeah,
You
I got
7. I thought you got 5.
I did have 5, and then Aaron was like, "Hey, have the other 2." Because he gave one to
Gave them all
Kevin.
away.
Okay.
He gave one to Kevin, and then he was like, "You can have mine." Is there anything else to be said about this roster? Oh, yes, there is. The idea of having more people added, whether it be DLC, whether it be Wii U version, whether it be Wii U exclusive and compatibility. What do you guys think of these ideas, and do you think they're going to happen?
I think DLC is a very high
All
possibility.
right, hold up.
Yes.
Hold up. I want to talk about this first.
You talk about this first. Go for it. You sound
Okay.
eager.
As far as adding characters into the Wii U version that aren't in this version, I disagree with that because they even talked about how there's going to be compatibility between the 3DS and the Wii U. So if they have different characters in each one, like unless they make it DLC, I don't see how that's going to work at all. I am personally in favor of having DLC. I think that would be pretty great. I would not be in favor of it if it costs money, because I'm a college student and I can't afford that. But
Yeah.
I think that would be a pretty great idea, especially if they added in maybe like new items you could add onto your characters with the whole customization thing.
More so than characters, I hope they add in more stages.
That'd be pretty nice too.
That would be nice. But there is the idea that one of the people that I follow on Twitter, and actually the same person that said good riddance to all of them. I'm starting to think I'm gonna unfollow.
Wow.
Oh,
But I want-
good riddance, bro. You're off my following list.
He actually came up with the idea, and this is why I asked about this. He has a theory that there will be compatibility between the two versions, but it'll come later in an update. So the Wii U version will have new characters not in the 3DS roster right now,
I don't know.
but then since there will be the update, it'll have it on both versions.
Oh, this isn't necessarily roster related, but the game has already had a patch, a day one patch 1.01
Yeah.
in the Japanese release. Do you think there's going to be live balance changes throughout the course of the game?
That's a very good question,
No.
and it's actually very relevant to the roster.
I don't think there's gonna be balance changes. Smash has never been something for balance like that, or constant balance change.
It's never been something like that, but now that they have capability and they have the technology and hardware, do you
Have
think that it's...
technology.
We have... Do you think it's...
Hey.
I don't think. I think that would
I
annoy
want to add
people.
on to that.
Go for it.
Like, as far as balance things, Connor said Smash has never been about that. Yeah. I mean, you can't really update, Nintendo 64 and GameCube and Wii, I guess you could have technically, but not as easily.
Yeah.
But Smash had a tournament hosted by Nintendo this
Things are
summer
changing.
that we all watched. They're getting competitive. They noticed the scene. They even invited Project N players to this tournament. They are getting into it. If they want to start updating the game and taking out stupid crap like what Meta Knight could do with his infinite loop on a bunch of characters, more power to them. That's awesome.
If they do stuff like that, I think it would be more like the really, really problem stuff. Not like
Well,
a MOBA where it's like, alright, so we noticed this thing was getting a little strong, so we kind of nerfed it back down. And this guy was being really weak, so we
Yeah.
kind of bumped it back up. It'd be like, okay, so Meta Knight's like trashing every son of a bitch out there, so we toned him down a little
Yes.
bit.
Do you think if patching...
That's what I'm thinking.
And it wouldn't be constant, it'd be kind of like
one
only
time.
in a very special case.
Yeah, I think it would be special cases.
If even then.
Is that what they fixed in 1.01? The thing that me and you talked about before stream?
I know there was a patch. I don't know what the content of the... Oh, I know Conquest was in the patch.
Conquest?
Conquest. Basically, do you remember the pie chart that was flying around that had like slices and characters in it and percents?
Yeah.
Basically, when you play online matches, you have like a random chance for your match to be a conquest match. And if you win, then your character's percent increases. And it's like, it's not just your character, it's like the region. Or I don't think it's actually confirmed whether it's region
So it's
or
like
global.
randomized ranked matches.
It's not like ranked matches. It's more like a raffle where if you win with a character, you increase their chance of winning. So if we all played a single character,
I don't get how that works.
You don't get how it works.
But it just sounds strange to me. Yeah, I mean, I don't quite understand that, but I also kind of cut you off.
I see. So let's say a random character. Let's say Marth. Marth's percentage is 0, right? I go online and play as Marth. It's a conquest match.
Okay.
Win. Now Marth's percent is 1. Or I don't know what the actual increments are, but it increases. And if at the end of the conquest time period, Marth has the most percentage out of all the all the characters, then people who have Marth will get prizes. Or not people who have Marth, people who have fought and
So
won
not they
as
have a
Marth.
higher chance of winning?
Yeah, you said they had a higher
Yeah,
chance
I'm
of
sorry,
winning.
I'm
which
sorry.
is
They
They
have a
weird.
higher chance
It's
of
the
getting
person with the
things?
highest percent.
You get closer to winning than the person with the character with the highest percent.
I think
Sure.
I
Is it
understand
whoever won conquest matches with that character gets it?
Yes.
So I could just win one conquest match, and at the end of the season, whatever, I could get a little prize because I played one game with him and happened to win.
You could, but it depends on how popular that character is in the region.
that.
Well, I mean,
That-
let's just go ahead and say like Mark's super OP, or everybody's playing him. I play him once
Sure.
and win. I
Um,
still get something. I still get the same thing that someone who played with him like 100 times in one gets.
sure. They might add in minimum requirements, like you have to play this character so many times before you qualify for rewards. But I don't know that specific of a detail about it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that sounds pretty neat, I guess.
I like it.
It's an incentive.
Okay, so just because I would like to keep it going for a little bit longer, and then we can probably maybe end stream. But so there's a question. Oh, dude, Satonkis is here.
It's a donkey.
Okay, so there's a question, or not question, a comment. It says, "I feel like Jigglypuff shouldn't have been a character."
Oh my goodness! Don't.
That was one of the original 12, right?
Yeah, she was
Yeah,
one of the.
she's not going anywhere.
I don't think she's going anywhere either. So here's.
She's not.
Although I
She's
agree.
original 12.
I think she should have been one of the original 12.
Jigglypuff was one of the most popular Pokemon in Japan when 64 got released.
I understand, but I don't like it.
That's like saying Pikachu shouldn't be in.
Well, no, Pikachu is number one everywhere, not just Japan. But the game was made in Japan, so I understand it.
Well, my question is, okay, Connor had it just like for some reason that Jigglypuff comment made me Yeah, I did butcher your name.
Stonkies.
Sound like you said Zay and then Donkey.
Zaydonk.
The donkey.
No.
Hey, let's keep this on
Yeah,
topic.
sorry. Oh, it just kind of brought the question to my head or the topic. Connor had this concept, just like I had the concept of having a capped roster.
Oh,
Connor had the false idea
of a character.
of
graveyard.
a character graveyard.
Characters are cut. They're gone.
They're
And
done.
then Dr. Mario zombied himself out of the graveyard with his next level doctorate degree.
If we want to, we could talk about Smash 5 speculation, which
Oh
I'm
my
not
goodness.
going to.
It's just that.
It's
there's a
just that
No,
we're not
no.
going to, but it's just so strange.
Dude, did you like Ice Climbers in Brawl? Well, you're gonna love them in Smash 5.
It's just so like this confirms that it could happen. Like it's not once they're
Yes.
cut, it's over. So Mewtwo could have been a
I was
thing.
about to say, it's just gonna strengthen all the Mewtwo belief.
I'm fine. Like
Dude.
I hate giving false hope because he could be DLC. He could be. But it was just a possibility. It can happen.
I mean, as far as the Jigglypuff comment goes, I think Jigglypuff is fine in Brawl. She was original 12, popular in Japan, yeah. But she's even more relevant now because of the Fairy type release. We have a Fairy type in Smash right now
That's
Wait,
true.
because of her.
When did Jigglypuff become fairy?
When X and Y came
When
out.
fairies
Wait,
were
what?
released.
Did you miss the memo?
I
There's a
guess-
fairy type now.
I guess I never paid attention to Jigglypuff's typing in X and Y.
Yep, she is fairy,
Wow.
or it is fairy.
But she's not even like the most popular fairy character or anything. Like,
Wasn't she? Well, never mind.
No.
No, she's not.
and I'm not saying like
Jigglypuff has
replace her
never been
with
a
like
particularly good
Charizard or
Pokemon in
something.
Pokemon.
Yeah. I think. Is there anything else I have a couple, like maybe one or two, but is there anything else anyone else wants to talk about
Anything else I want to talk
about the roster and anything that has relevance to the roster?
Where is Mr. Professor Layton?
Where's Dixie
Mr.
Kong?
Professor Layton,
Yeah, I added a
Dixie
picture.
Kong, where's Ridley? Everybody.
Dude, they should have like if they saw Duck Hunt Dog and they were like in the leaks, they're like, oh crap, they found out. You know what? Cut it. They should have done Diddy and Dixie.
Like a Donkey Kong Country kind of thing.
Yeah.
Oh, that actually would have been
That
cool.
would have been their Ice Climbers replacement. Is Diddy and Dixie.
That would have been so neat. But now that Duck Hunt Dog's in, I can't ever say a character doesn't fit in Smash because anything's on the table. I really feel like that right now.
I said that earlier. I've said it off stream. I'm completely convinced exactly to that. Any character that has any relevance with Nintendo at all, anyone that has any notoriety, any fame from Nintendo, and if they can stylize them and give them a unique moveset, I welcome them.
I see. I also welcome new clones as long as they're good clones.
New clones.
There's no such thing.
There's no such thing as a good clone.
No such thing as a good clone.
I deny that. I think Lucas was good. I think Wolf was good.
See, I'm not even so salty about there being Dr. Mario. I'm salty about Dr. Mario having a tile.
A tile.
Oh, instead of being
Make him an alternate costume, even if you want to change moveset. Still give him a tile. He doesn't deserve it. Same with Dark Pit.
What about Lucina?
Yeah, Lucina too.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah, all three of those.
I see.
I disagree with you on that. One night. What?
see, Lucina's probably
Wait.
my favorite clone.
Night
She's an actual
Flasher
different
is his
character than
name.
somebody
He's
else.
calling him Night.
Oh. Because typings don't matter in Smash. Yeah, she was one of the original 12. I don't think it was she was gonna get cut. I just didn't think it was gonna happen. Sorry, I cut you off. My bad.
I said my favorite clone was Lucina just because she's actually a different character than someone on the list already.
Yeah.
She's still a clone. She's
Well,
still bad.
Dr. Mario is just like one of Mario's like professions.
Alter egos.
Yeah, but
And
Dark Pit's his own person.
Yeah,
You
that's
can't
true.
say that.
I can.
It's true.
Why can you say it? No,
Because
it's
it's
not
America.
true.
No,
Yeah, I
I'm
can.
agreeing with you.
It's not true.
Because
And
it's
up
American.
because it's American.
I can't
No,
say it.
just ignore.
You can say it, but it's
No.
not fact.
Just-
No, it doesn't have to be. I can say it though.
Oh yeah, go for it.
I don't like him.
Black Pit is not normal.
Black Pit was. Oh yeah, it does call him
It
Black
does.
Pit.
It's Black Pit.
Black Pit was in Brawl as an alternate costume. Keep it that way.
Yeah, but that was before Uprising even came out.
I don't even care. I don't care. I don't even care.
And Uprising, he's his own person. All right, so there are some buffs that I want to talk about.
Some buffs.
If there's any that you guys want to talk about afterwards, but there are two that I specifically want to go into. Ness. Everything that has to do with Ness just got like, and that
Bigger.
doesn't that yeah I was gonna say it doesn't necessarily seem like much,
Necessarily.
but everything. Wait, what? Oh. It's just literally everything's bigger. His PK Thunder is like twice the size of what it was in Brawl.
That's massive.
His PSI magnet covers like more around him, so like it's just bigger coverage, and his PK Fire goes a larger distance or a further distance. And the other that I want to talk about is Jiggly got so buffed. She's faster than she was in Brawl. Her knockback for her rest is so good. It's fantastic. And it's just, I'm really excited about that.
See, I'm upset that my main got nerfed, but I'll deal with it.
You'll deal with it.
I
You
can't-
talking about Marth?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I can't really speak for Jiggly because I haven't seen too much of Jiggly play yet.
I see
But-
the Jiggly play.
But I'm really interested to see that they made the rest hitbox a lot easier to land because I feel like things like one hit KOs should be something that's difficult or they have to work for.
Well, it's not.
The not
Well,
also
it's
well
not.
not even that, but the hitbox didn't get widened. It's not easier to hit.
Oh,
It just has bigger knockback.
okay.
So
Never
it's
mind.
more likely to be a one-hit KO.
I see.
So it's
You know
still
it is a one-hit KO. Pocketed bowling ball.
Pocketed
no,
ball.
it's not
At
a
least
one.
on Villager.
Oh my gosh, you can pocket the tree too.
You can pocket lightning, people. Pikachu's thunder. You can pocket that.
You become a blustery rain cloud.
There's so much. What is it we're looking at?
Will you guys be streaming when the full game comes out? I'll look at. I promise, Set on Keys. I will look at your. I will.
It'll probably have to wait till Wii U version comes out.
We'll
Yeah.
probably have to wait for the Wii U version.
Because DS
I'm-
capture cards are mad money, yo.
Yeah, I'm working on that. I have money going towards MagFest. I have money going towards. It's just a matter of when we get it. I might get it for Christmas. Who knows? But as of right now, we won't be streaming the 3DS version. Set on
Wii U
Keys.
version, though, you best believe.
Oh yeah, dude. Wii U version, we're all over that. Come December, most likely December, maybe November. I'm doubting.
When it happens.
I'm doubting November. The alternate costumes for wait,
What?
Gavin, you didn't get to talk about any buffs or nerfs. Is there any that you wanted to know?
None that I really want to hit on now.
Okay.
I mean, Mario's looking pretty sick over
Alright,
there.
this is looking nice.
Like-
He's the one playing in the demo. It's nice.
Dude, he's doing pretty good. I like it. I like it.
Dr. Mario, however, get out of here.
That is the entire roster. All right. Set on Keys. What do I? Is that what it said?
Bowser Jr. all costumes.
Bowser Jr. alt costumes.
They're amazing.
Thoughts?
I like them.
I have the same problem with those that I do Alf and Olimar being a separate costume.
What, they changed the identity of the player?
It changes the identity of the player, and yeah, okay, Alf is the same height as Olimar, okay, whatever. But like, in other games, he's not. Alf is like slightly taller than Olimar, or
Wait, how many
slightly
games is
shorter.
Elf in?
Alf is in 1. but you see them side by side in that game, and it's either he's taller or shorter. I don't remember, but there's a height difference.
So
There's-
you're worried about canon.
Well, not even just canon,
We're in
but
hitboxes.
I'm worried that freaking they did it because they wanted to have more player slots or whatever. Like they just wanted to make the roster look bigger. Lucina could have been a costume. Dark Pit could have been a costume, but they're
Well,
not.
But
They're
they're
their own
changes.
characters. They could have changed Alf. They could have changed. Okay, let me be clear. I don't want 7 Bowser
7
Juniors
Koopalings?
or 8 Bowser
They
Juniors
should
on
have
the
done
roster.
the best one, Ludwig.
Ludwig's pretty neat.
Sweet hair.
But like
I can kind of agree with Alf because I think you could do really interesting differences with the Pikmin, but at the same time, I'm okay with there being different alternate costumes.
yeah, it just bugs
the
me.
Clown car thing was. I was gonna mention like
I
what's
don't
up with
care.
like Roy in the clown car? He's
No.
like, do I jack this from my brother?
No, it doesn't matter. There's no need to stay canon. The only thing.
Wait, what? I'm confused by that joke. What do you mean? I jacked this from my brother?
None of the Koopalings ever appear in the clown car.
That's not true.
Wait, what?
And at the end, well, I guess that was just like a jokey thing.
game?
They're in it at the end of New Super Mario Brothers Wii.
Oh. But I mean, like, if you want to bring in canon, the only move Ness is supposed to know is Psy Magnet.
Yeah,
The rest of
he
his-
doesn't know Thunder. He doesn't. Yeah, that's true.
I mean, there are just so many things, and that this game's never been one for upholding canon. to a
Hold
high
on, hold on,
degree.
hold on. I said what was true. Wait, hold on.
I think.
Oh,
this
friend
one's
codes. I would.
Friend
You know what?
codes.
I would be up for that. I said what was true. Said on keys. Mewtwo and Ridley. I need my Mewtwo and Ridley. Look,
I
there
wanna see
could
him
be
in,
DLC.
but
If you didn't hear my statement from earlier, anyone that has relevance to Nintendo, anyone that can be stylized, anyone that can be given a unique moveset, I'm fine with. Ridley's too big. Screw
It's
that.
okay. Scale him down.
Scale him down. I don't care. He's fine.
we could scale up the Pikmin. We can scale down the Ridley.
Make the Pikmin a character. Make one Pikmin with like alternate costumes. They all have different abilities. Like red Pikmin's all fire stuff. Yellow Pikmin's all electric stuff.
If they did that with Yoshi, I'd be so happy. Like blue Yoshi has the wings and a flight ability.
That'd be pretty cool.
Red Yoshi can
Yeah.
spit fireballs.
But they'd have to add another tile.
It'd be worth it.
Worth
The entire roster can just be different Yoshis.
Yoshi fighter. It's like Pokken. Yoshi.
Robin. Okay, I'm gonna address things. Robin looks neat. I haven't played as them or
Robin
her.
looks really neat.
Yeah, him. We don't have the full game yet. We don't have that kind of Japanese. We don't have Japanese money. We don't have money for the
I
Japanese.
ain't got that Japanese money. I barely got American money.
Okay, but from gameplay that I've seen, Robin looks really good. Wario's eyes getting annoying.
The warrior looks so weird. He looks like he's trying to poop. He's like, ah!
I'm really excited for Robin. You too.
I just want to say we need to wrap this up shortly.
Yeah, that's fine.
Alright.
Definitely. Okay. Any last thoughts? Anything anyone wants to touch on last?
I'm not completely happy, but I'll grow to be happy. It's a good roster.
I'm awaiting that sweet DLC.
Gavin.
Yo, it's a solid roster. I'm happy with it.
All right, and there that is. Everybody, we have been a Table for Four. If you liked our stream, please be sure to follow us on Twitch, Twitter, and go like us on Facebook. And go find our YouTube channel. I don't know when we'll be doing another stream, but we've loved streaming for you guys. And we'll put friend codes in. Well, I'm putting my friend code. I don't know about everyone else. I'll put my friend code in the chat. I'm Matthew.
I'm Connor.
I'm Gibson.
And
And
Gavin is Gavin.
AFK.
He's asleep.
Yeah, see, Raid Call was having an issue.
Oh,
Nice.
I
okay.
couldn't hear you guys for like 5 seconds.
No, you're good.
I'm Gavin.
And
Thanks
we
for watching.
are a Table for Four. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great night.